I'm Mary with Injoyoga, and today we're going to talk about some things you can do while you're in the kitchen to move more of your body, more of the time. If you do not already have one of these, this is a half dome. I love this. My kids love it. It's got multiple uses. Today, it's got food on it. I keep it in the kitchen all the time. Today we're going to use it for a calf stretch. If you don't have one of those, you can just take a bath mat, bath towel. This is a bath towel, and it's just rolled up. So either one of these will work great. So whenever you're working on a counter, you can just step one foot so that you have the top of the foot on the dome or the blanket rolled, and then you get a nice little calf stretch. So you could be chopping. I already did my chopping, but pretend I'm chopping. This is what I did earlier when I chopped. And then you want to make sure to get the other leg. You can just keep going back and forth, especially if it feels pretty intense. You don't want to hold it too long. So you get your calf stretching in there. And then I keep my computer down here with my recipe on it. Instead of hunching over like this, I'm going to be intentional about how I go down. So I'm going to check in with my hip bones here, and bending at the hip bones as they're moving forward. My spine is long. So I really am getting a nice hamstring stretch here. My legs are straight, long spine. And then I'm gonna rest my forearms here by the computer and just checking that my neck isn't straining like this, but that it's an extension of the spine. So I might have to make some adjustments. But as I'm reviewing my recipe, I can move a little, move my hips, bend one leg, then the other. Just any kind of movement here, get a little stretch in. Another way that you can do that is coming into chair pose. So chair pose, you stick your bum out, your chest goes forward. You just want to make sure that your knees are not in front of your toes. And then, you can do a little thigh workout while looking something up on the internet, or in a cookbook works as well. So those are a couple of things. The other thing, standing before we go down, is earlier I was sauteing at the stove, which you cannot see. So pretend this is a stove. As I'm sauteing, I just decided to come into tree pose. So in tree pose, you have one leg straight that you're balancing on, and then the other leg, my apron's in the way, either the bottom of the foot goes against the calf, or you can bring it up against the inner thigh. So either of those options. You do not want it against the knee, so below or above. Or if balance is just not your thing today, you can have your toes on the ground, and you're opening up that bent leg. And the nice thing about coming into your version of tree, when you're at the stove, you've got some nice balance support there. And then you just want to make sure what you do on one side, you do on the other. Saute, cook. And then the other thing I'm doing today, I'm about to do the eggs for my egg casserole. So I don't keep a pillow in the kitchen, but most people have a pillow in their house. So I brought one to bring to sit if sitting on the floor feels hard. You could also bring a lot of pillows. And I'm just gonna sit. I'm not gonna make you watch me crack all 24 eggs, but what I will do as I'm cracking, go ahead and do one here, is I'm gonna change positions. So I crack one egg, and whatever leg is in front, I'm sitting in a cross-legged. I'm gonna put my hands behind me and switch so that the other leg is in front in a simple cross-legged. So this way is not my preferred way, so it feels a little bit less comfortable, but that can be good. And then you can, you could take a wide leg forward fold. And if this feels hard, just stack more pillows. And with each new crack of an egg, if you're making a casserole, you can change your position. So there are lots of ways to sit. So that is it for today. Enjoy Yoga Bites in the kitchen. Enjoy. Have fun.